Lesson 113, volume of pyramids, cones, and spheres. So we're going to be learning some formulas to find volumes of these types of figures. I believe that when you take the SAGE test this week, they usually will give you a sheet of formulas that you can open and look at. So you should be able to have these formulas available if you get asked about volume. So if you have a cone, so let's draw a cone, and then we're going to copy it. So draw the same cone again, if you can. Now, if you were to draw a cylinder around this cone, so the pointy part has to go right in the center of that cylinder. Okay, these two are the same. They're exactly the same cones. So if you had a cone and you had the cylinder that would hold that cone, so in other words it has the same diameter in the cylinder, the cone takes up 1/3 the volume of the cylinder. So if you can find the volume of a cylinder, you just divide by 3, and that's the volume of a cone that would fit in it. So the volume, we're going to write that down. The volume of the cone is 1/3 the volume of the cylinder that contains it. Or in other words, the base of the cylinder would have the same diameter as the base of the cone. So this can hold this cone, this particular cone. So if we were to write a formula for the volume of a cone, we do 1/3, and the volume of a cylinder is just area of the base times the height. And the area of a circle is pi r squared, and then we times it by the height. So r equals the radius, h equals the height. Sometimes you see it written as 1/3 capital B h, where capital B is just area of the base. But you have to remember the area of a circle is pi r squared. Now if we had volume of a pyramid, it's just like a cone. So a pyramid, you could have a prism that would have the same exact base, and it would hold that pyramid. It's the same. It's 1/3 area of the base times the height. So we'd have area of the base times the height, and that is divided by 3. And that would give you the volume of a pyramid. Now the base, the area of the base, it just depends on what size the base is. If it's a triangle or rectangle or pentagon, you would find the area of that base, times it by how tall it is, and divide by 3, and that would give you the volume of the pyramid. Now I'm going to show you the difference between a circle and a sphere. I think you guys already know, but I'm still getting some people calling spheres a circle. So we have to be careful about that. A circle has no height. It's just flat. It's two-dimensional. So put in parentheses 2D. A sphere, it has height, and it is 3-dimensional. So it would come up off the paper. It's not going to be flat on the paper. If we wanted to find the volume of a sphere, this is basically just a formula. We do 4/3 pi r cubed. And then the units would be cubed. That's the end of that lesson.